What's up, Chicago? It's your man, Maze Jackson, going live, getting ready to go live right here on WVON for the Maze Jackson social media question of the week. Check out my new t-shirt, y'all. Check out my new t-shirt. Yeah, I'm getting it in today. I went to see the Madigan premiere this week. It was a little crazy. We're going to be talking about what's in it for the black people today. We're going to be talking about the what's in it for the black people voter guide. How do you pick the judges when you go, or do you do like most people, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, or pick a name that sounds like it's black? We're going to talk about that and a lot more on this week's election. Who is your trusted source? Who can black people depend on when it's time to make decisions? Now, in the studio, you see Todd. He's there working. He's doing his production. You see the lady with the magic fingers in the background getting the back scratch on. What's up, Sonia? Look, let me just say what's up. Hold on.
Morning.
Say what's up to the people.
Go Cubs, go.
No, Cubs, no. We hate Chicago. Cubs today. They suck, so they can. Yo, check out my shirt. What y'all think? Any good? You like that? You probably don't even know who that is. Let's go say what's up to the main man, D Tizzle.
What's going on?
Hold on. We got to get the D Tizzle. Get out the news. Check him out. Here he goes. Ready?
My man Giano is the only sensible Republican I know, and he still sounds crazy.
Man, hey, you know I got to get her to put that on the radio. Did you? I mean,
Giano was with Matt one time, and he was so sad. Young guy too.
Really?
Super
No,
solid.
Giano is one of the.
One of the
I don't call him a
hundreds.
proteges, but you know, he one of the guys that came up. We brought him up in Springfield. Giano
that's what's
is
up,
one of the
man.
little homies.
Dom Tomati done hit rock bottom, y'all. He done went.
I hit rock bottom, man.
Rockstar, no
coffee in the house.
Rockstar, no sugar. What? Cornflakes, no milk. Look at my. Hey, Matt, you like my shirt?
I like that. Who's that? Mad World. Who was that? Oh, that's Madigan. That is hilarious, man. You should send him one.
I'm sure they sent one. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Can you all do me a favor? Can I get you to take a moment with me and share the broadcast? I need you to share the live broadcast. All right, getting ready to do it good. Aaron, I'm okay with you having that methodology of voting everybody out if that's what you want to do. I don't have a problem with that. That's your term limits. My point is, don't vote yes. I'm sorry, guys. My point is, let's not vote for people that don't let them sneak somebody by us that we know is against us. Right? So don't trip. What's up, everybody? Can I get you all to do me a favor? Again, how y'all like my shirt? Like the t-shirt? Y'all know, y'all pretty cool, huh? I went to the little movie premiere. It was pretty slick.
Which one?
The Madigan movie premiere. All right.
There's a Madigan movie?
Yeah, there's a Bro, people see that movie, they it's like a straight up Netflix documentary. It's kind of crazy, bro.
What do you mean a movie? Like a movie?
Like a movie. A movie, bro, a movie.
Really?
A movie. All right, everybody out there live in Facebook world, I need you to take a moment. Reach up there, see that button. You do not have to leave the broadcast anymore, and I need for you to share the broadcast. All right, I'm going to get you some sound, guys. Hold on.
Subject to credit approval. Taxes extra. Rebate by prepaid debit card. Pants and shoes on most vehicles. One axle. Exclusions apply. See your participating Ford dealer for rebate details through 12/31/16. If Ford needs service, you need the specialist.
From pavement to lawn maintenance, we protect our homes, both the inside and the outside. Now is the perfect time to protect the most valuable thing in your home. Protect your loved ones by practicing a fire escape plan.
All right, who's out there, who's watching, can you all take a moment and share the broadcast? Share the broadcast for me. All right, let's see who I got out there with me going live. What's up, Aaron Travis, Otis Armstrong, Dwayne Hirsch, to my beautiful, lovely wife, Commissioner Carrie Steele, Brandon Jones, all the way from Texas, Keith Harris, what's up? Hey, congratulations and shout out to the Ogden Park Eagles, man, for whooping that tail, man. Is it Eagles or is it Vikings, man? Vikings. Straight up to, what's up to Aaron Travis, Jay Richmond. Now, you really gonna make me say D's Nuts, Patron Silver? Is that you, Quincita? What's up, girl? Terry Winston, what's up? Tanya Los Angeles Turner, what's up, girl? Richard Greenfield. Giano Caldwell, what's up, boy? Hey, y'all. My main man, Giano, took What's in It for the Black People National on Fox Business yesterday. It was on and popping. What's up? Hey, what's up, Jahan Gordon Booth down there representing Peoria, man? Y'all gotta get Jahan. Look at my shirt. You know what? I'm gonna stop. I don't get y'all in trouble. What's up, Leonard Pollard? Let's see who else we got up there. What up, Mark? What up, Frat? Go Mob. Straight up. What's up, Henry McGee? What's up, Melvin? What's up, Melvin Griffin? What up, Grady? All right, y'all. I need y'all to do me a favor. Take a moment. Share this broadcast. We got to educate people. Have you all taken a moment? Go on my Facebook page. Download the What's in It for the Black People Voters Guide. You know what, man? I was a little perturbed when I got a party which shall remain nameless sent me a brochure in the mail, and it told me to vote for people who have demonstrated consistently that they are against our community. So today we're going to talk about who is the trusted source for black people when it comes to voting, right? Because, you know, the What's in It for the Black People movement taking hold nationally. Giano, my man.
Mr. Rogers passed along friendship, hoping we would.
All right, y'all, let me get some headphones.
Pass it on from the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
WVON, traffic and weather now.
I-57 to Tuskegee, heavy 111 to the Dan Ryan Expressway at 23 minutes. Bishop Ford moving slowly inbound between 103rd and the Dan Ryan at 25 minutes. The inbound Dan Ryan sluggish from 51st to the Burn at 30 minutes from 95th to downtown. The Stevenson's backed up Harlem with Lasky at 50 minutes from 355 to Lakeshore Drive. Outbound heavy, Damon Harlem. Inbound on the Ike, traffic's tight from the Tri-State Tollway to California. It takes an hour 10 coming in, 55 on the outbound side. And the Kennedy's backed up from Irving Park Road to Chicago Avenue with 50 minutes in the locals and 25 in those express lanes. A high today of 54 degrees, cloudy skies, low 43. That's our traffic and weather now.
Y'all ready?
Pungo 1690, WVON.
What do you think when you see pink?
What do you think when you see it?
Schedule your appointment today.
Alrighty.
Think
All right, y'all. So again, who do you trust when it comes to telling you who to vote for? Because again, I got a piece of mail that told me to vote for somebody that was a John Burge judge.
Booker, something that Herb Kent used to do, the electric crazy people, and I also want to send my deepest condolences to all of us.
Let me love you. Say you want someone to trust in you.
You can participate.
You see, that's what I'm trying to do.
Share.
Promote the number.
Share the video. Express yourself. I'm expressing with my full capability, and now I'm living in correctional facility. Cause some don't agree with how I do this.
Doherty
I
is
get
awake
straight
now. I feel
like a Brutus.
responsible for
It's hereditary
Doherty's
in my technique.
sleeping moments that he's having. I have not replenished the coffee station at WVON. And Doherty is struggling over there.
Yeah, one job, man. I mean, well, hosting the show, but other than that.
One job.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm gonna get some coffee. And Sonia usually is pretty generous. She usually buys some coffee too, so I'm gonna make sure we get some coffee over there. Guys, you can share your favorite Herb Kent memories. All you have to do is call in at 773-336-3441. Again, 773-336-3441. Leave a message, just like you heard that last caller. We'll play it on the air. We're remembering our colleague Herb Kent, this giant, this icon of Chicago. Not just Chicago radio, just Chicago, period. Because Herb was a man about town. He was an incredible ambassador for this industry and just for Chicago, period. Call in, leave one of your favorite memories of Herb Kent, and share it with our WVON listeners. And keep listening to 1690 AM for your message. It might be right here, played live on air. It is the 8 o'clock hour on the morning show. Maze is here with a social media question of the week. Maze, before we get into that, I've got Dr. Willie Wilson on the live line. You know, Dr. Wilson has been moving aggressively, guys, with his mission to bail out people who are in Cook County Jail. We had Tony Preckwinkle on earlier talking about people who are locked up unnecessarily, who have been charged unnecessarily. President Preckwinkle made that very clear. What Mr. Wilson is trying to do is to help people who have been locked up, who have been languishing in Cook County Jail for unreasonable amount of time. People, some of them have been charged with something that is very, very small, misdemeanors, some felonies, but Willie Wilson wants to focus on nonviolent. He expanded it to include some felonies that are nonviolent. But today, Dr. Wilson, you want people, family members of those who are locked up, you want them to come out tonight, right?
Hey, that's right. Come out tonight. We're going to meet with the family member at Chicago Baptist Institute, 5120 South King Drive at 5 p.m. 5120 South King Drive at 5 p.m. And we're going to be talking to the family members who have loved ones of misdemeanor is locked up. And we want to get the first 100 out Thanksgiving Day. So if the family member come, we know that they'll have some infrastructure in place to go after they get out.
There you go. Because you don't want to bail people out, put them back out on the street. They have no resources at all. They go back to crime and they wind up locked up again.
That's correct. And if anyone wants to help, support, trying to get out at least one prison per year, just take in, go to DR, that's Dr. Willie Wilson Foundation.org, or you can text to Gail, 312-818-4975.
Hey, you may only have $5, $10, $20. You may have $100 you want to contribute to this fund. Dr. Wilson has already spent over $10,000, $15,000 in this effort, and he's committed another $50,000 of his own money. Other people are contributing to this fund. What he hopes to do is raise money and provide a civic duty here in bailing people out. Some people who, as President Preckwinkle said earlier, some of these people have been charged unnecessarily and locked up. Some people are in here on small drug charges, petty theft, little things like that, and they are sitting in county jail languishing. Dr. Wilson wants to help bail them out. Now, you might be a family member or friend. Show up today at CBI, Chicago Baptist Institute, 51st and King Drive. You guys know the building. It's a historic building. It's right there, 5120 South King Drive. We will be there. We are going to listen to your story. Hopefully we can bail your loved one, your family member out. We just need to know that they have somebody to go home to if Dr. Wilson bails them out. Bottom line, right?
That's correct. Bottom line is that.
Dr. Wilson is the man.
He is.
He is the man. Look, I am telling you that after I saw that movie, did you see the movie 13?
I haven't. I know everybody keeps talking.
So you got to see the movie 13, and then when you see and hear what Dr. Wilson is doing, Dr. Wilson, we just got to give you big shout out, big kudos to really using your wealth and influence to help our community. So we need to give Dr. Wilson a What's in It for the Black People award, man.
I tell people, man, look, don't sleep on what he is trying to do here and how important this is. Number one, it is, criminal justice reform. This is a small act, but it's a huge act. And also, as we had President Preckwinkle on, we're talking about relieving this tax burden that is locking people up in county jail. The amount of money that we spend on a daily basis to house people in Cook County Jail is ridiculous compared to what their bail is. It's ridiculous.
Good Lord.
Yes. So, Doc, as always, my friend, thank you. The website, I have website information if you want to contribute. Come out today, 5 p.m., guys, 5120 South King Drive, Chicago Baptist Institute. Come out, meet Willie Wilson, come out and tell us your story, and hopefully we can get your friend, family member, loved one, we can get them out of county jail by Thanksgiving, and everybody can celebrate Thanksgiving together. Doc, thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll come see you soon.
All right. I'll see you there at 5 o'clock.
Right. I think I got some family I got to call. Get them out. Dr. Wilson got to get them out.
Here's help. Maze Jackson in the house. What's going on, Maze?
What's up, Matt? Man, I'm feeling good, man.
I see you got a special T-shirt on today.
Man, I got my, you know what? I have come to realize that we live in a monarchy. And so since we live in a monarchy, I'm celebrating the king today. Now, I went to the premiere of the Madigan, the movie documentary screening, and they were giving away all types of stuff. There was actually a Madigan. They had a Madigan mascot, bro.
I did not know about this.
It's a movie.
It's a documentary.
It's a documentary. It's Matt. You know what? We got to talk to Melody and see if she'll let us do screening. I think it was just.
Who put this together? Who funded it? Who put it together?
You know, there was a lot of controversy. It was put together by the Illinois Policy Institute.
Oh, okay.
And so, you know, they're not really big fans of the speaker, but there was just a lot. It was. Hey, I'll tell you what. It was eye-opening. They showed it to some kids at Chicago State. Not at Chicago State, because, you know, right now, Chicago State, well, we'll leave that alone. Over at the city colleges, saw it in their poli-sci class, and they had no clue how our state government ran. And the most powerful man in the state, no one knows. So
they showed this at a city college?
Bro, they had a screening premiere. They got it at movie theaters. It's coming on TV. It's like, bro, it's really... I'm saying regardless of what side you're on, you got to look at it. You just got to watch it because it was great. But, Matt, it got me to thinking, speaking about all that, the T-shirt, it's all because, you know, we are in the middle of election season. Yeah. It is early voting. It started in a week. In a couple days, we are going to elect a new president. And, boy, I am here to tell you that I am, you know what, people are going to shoot me for, but I am 100% in the Hillary Clinton camp because I do believe that Donald Trump is dangerous. I believe that Donald Trump could be signaling some real bad things for our community. But we seem to be so focused on the presidential election that we do not recognize that while we are worried about Donald Trump, we are re-electing people who have done and will continue to do bad things to our community that we may never see or meet Donald Trump. Most of us are going to see or meet a judge or someone in our lifetime. How would you feel? Let me set it up, Matt. Matt, I got a piece of mail I got a piece of mail the other day. The piece of mail was from a party that shall remain nameless. I want to get myself in trouble. I don't get nobody in trouble.
You know, Perry likes to say name names. That's her motto.
I got a piece of mail from a party that shall remain nameless, suggesting who I should vote for. And so as I was going through the list and looking at the people that they recommended that I vote for, some names started jumping out to me because these people had consistently demonstrated throughout their career that they were not on the side of black people. But here, the party that shall remain nameless sends me a list telling me that these are recommended candidates that I, as a loyal member of the party that should remain nameless, should vote for. But then as I looked at it, I saw that they were recommending judges that were part of the John Burge situation. I noticed that they were recommending judges that dealt with Laquan McDonald. And so it got me to asking, Matt, who can we as black people depend on to be a reliable source of information for who we should vote for? Right? We've talked ad nauseum about the judges. We've talked ad nauseum about all of these different people that we've got people in the streets protesting. But here we are about to put them back in office. And so my question becomes, who can black people rely on to tell us the truth about what's in it for the black people during the election? So now yesterday I released the What's in it for the Black People Voters Guide to assist our community in choosing the candidates that will be best for our community. Give us a call, 773-591-1690, post to Facebook or tweet, and we'll take your questions and calls. But who do we trust, Matt?
All right, 818, Maze Jackson, social media question of the week on WVON. Give us a call right now. Maze is going to get some response on Facebook. He's Facebook Live right now. Domity's coming your way with traffic and weather next.
Connect with
What's up, y'all? You are out there, you watching. What's up, Kunta Kinte? What's up, Mike Woods? Erica Swain Farrell, fancy lace wigs extensions. Lay Moan, what's up, boy? Go White Sox, go White Sox. What up, Roberto? What up to Abner? What up to My King Loves Me Collins?
You heard that right.
Boy, y'all got some names.
Support a man for president who insults women.
I'm looking right at that fat, ugly face. No support.
Brags about assaulting women.
So, yo.
They're foul. I'm horrified, and I cannot even believe we are even considering putting him in office.
Who do you trust? Can y'all share the broadcast? Tell everybody what's up, WVON.
And makes fun
we are live in the building.
I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
What's up? Who you voting for?
Of that, the Rana Republicans still stand by Donald Trump's side. If the Rana Republicans support Donald Trump after all that, why would they support them? Leading Illinois for Tomorrow is responsible for the content of this message.
November is almost here. That means it's time for our second annual Southland.
What's up, y'all ready?
Join
Can y'all share the
WVON
broadcast?
South Suburban Jazz Society for 3 incredible days of live music,
We matter,
including a
or
salute
our
to
lives matter.
legendary
They
Miles
say Black
Davis.
Lives Matter. And they cut.
Cutter!
Willie's call back? No, he's
November 11th through the 13th,
I
we'll
don't
come
think the
alive
number
with
is-
one of
is his
America's
cell phone.
greatest art forms. It's the second annual
I got
Southland Jazz Pro.
listener that you're going to.
Visit
And then
WVON.com for more information and keep listening for our exciting lineup. Our second annual South Suburban Jazz Pro is done in conjunction with the South Suburban
All right,
Jazz
who's up
Society
there?
and powered by
What's up, Stephanie? What's up, Mike Woods? What's up, Lazy Lamon Ellis? Look, y'all. I want to also encourage everybody. John Lewis, you know John Lewis is going to be in Bronzeville on Saturday morning at 9:30 at the Harold Washington. We got to get people to go there. All right. Are you there? Are you tuned in? Who's there? What's up, y'all? Watching? Y'all awake? I got my coffee. I'm ready to get my kick it on, y'all. Are we ready? Let's do something, y'all. What's on your mind? All right. How y'all feeling out there? I almost lost you.
More of our hard-earned money. Let's keep government out of our grocery carts. Go to No Cook County Beverage Tax.
Think about the power of the cell phone, bro, that you can actually broadcast live. You got a TV studio in your
This traffic report is
in
brought
your
to you by
hand.
the Foundation.
All right, y'all.
for a Better
So
Life.
have y'all picked up the What's in it for the Black People Voters Guide?
Hoping we would too.
Everybody,
Pass it
go
out.
on my page. It's on the link. I will share the link for you right here on the page. Share it with your friends.
57's heavy 111 to the Dan Ryan Expressway.
I have taken the time to go through every single judge, every single sub-circuit judge, every race. Look, y'all, we have to be smart with this vote. We are so distracted that we are going to... How would you feel if you know you voted for the judge that was going to let Jason Van Dyke off? How would you know, how would you feel if you knew that the party was telling you to vote for John Burge prosecutors? People who we know were convicted of torture. Who do we have as a reliable source? So what I want to do is encourage you to take a look at the What's in it for the Black People Voters Guide. I'm not telling you that it is what you have to use as the Bible, but at least a starting point. You ready? Let's go back live. Let's do it, y'all.
All right, we are back on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 AM WVON. Go to drwilliewilsonfoundation.org. People calling in, you can find out more information that way, or the number to text is 312-818-4975. It is 8:23 on WVON. Mace Jackson social media question of the week. Mace is Facebook Live right now.
James, look.
You can catch him, and the question of the week is?
The question of the week, Matt, is who can black people trust to tell us the truth about what's in it for the black people during election season? Now, Matt, I'm just telling you, I got a piece of mail from the party that shall remain nameless that told me that I should vote for someone that wanted to expand red light cameras. Mark Wallace, where you at, man? They sent it in the mail, said the person that sponsored the bill to expand red light cameras, they wanted us to vote for it, knowing how it affects our community. Then they told me that I should vote for candidates that were you know the story of John Burge, right?
Oh.
The police torture master. So some of the people that were the prosecutors that participated had moved up to judge and were hiding under a box that says yes to retain them all. Right? So now you so busy looking at Donald Trump that you are going to elect the judge that is going to let Jason Van Dyke go free. And so I said to myself, Matt, who can we trust? So I took a deep dive, Matt. Did a little Google searching. Went through every single name on the list. Looked at their history. And I came up with the What's in it for the Black People Voters Guide.
So you coming up with your own book?
I've done it.
Right,
it's created. It's on my Facebook page.
Well, that's a good thing to do.
So that we can, and Matt, it's not to tell people how to vote. Mm-hmm. But Matt, how many times have you been in the polling place? You know who you want for president. Mm-hmm. You might know who you want for comptroller. Mm-hmm. Maybe you know who you want for your state rep. Mm-hmm. Then you get to that big old block of judges.
Well, a lot of people have been asking that question since you mentioned it some weeks ago. A lot of people have been asking that question. So you're providing a list for people who have been asking that question because the judges are a mystery to a lot of people. And there are some cases we need to know these judges who are not, deciding in our best interest, who have shown before that they're not friends of the African-American community. You know, we've got big cases, man. Like you said, we got Jason Van Dyke coming around the corner. That's going to be something that we all need to be paying attention to, the impact that can have. But we've had judges make some crucial decisions in the past that have been counter to progress in our community, and we need to know who they are.
And so, Matt, it got me to thinking, who do we trust? Now, I always look for Reverend Al Sampson and the Soul Slate.
Yeah, Perry yesterday.
Let me tell you what, man. I used to love the Soul Slate commercials, man. And I look for those, but I don't see them necessarily digitally or online, or where can I find them? And so, Matt, I said to myself, instead of talking about it, be about it. Now, I created this What's in it for the Black People Voters Guide, not, Matt, as a way to tell you who to vote for, but again, how many people know that you might be voting for a person that wanted to expand the death penalty? Right? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not necessarily against the death penalty. It just seems to always go wrong for black people. And so, I released it and quite a few people got upset. Mainly white folks. Mm-hmm. Which made me say, maybe we're doing something right. Right? Because who do we have, Matt? Who do you listen to when we know that the state of black affairs in Illinois is worse for black people than anywhere else in the country?
So who has that response? Who should be the responsible entity, person, organization that is telling us and giving us an idea, especially on these judges, about who to vote and how to vote on it? I mean, do we look to our elected officials and say, hey, we know elected officials, a lot of them are in the slate game, that they are part of organizations. But when it comes to the judges, I mean, obviously that is a different territory. Do we look to the church? Do we look to organizations like the Urban League and NAACP?
Well, I think, Matt, what we have to do is we have to look at what are who is the independent black watchdog, mm-hmm. Right? And so I'm going to say I kind of fancy myself that a little bit, right? Which makes me doesn't always make me popular with everyone, but Matt, I would say that I eat, sleep, and breathe this political thing, but who do we count on? And what's the scorecard? What are we judging people for or against? How do we measure people in a uniform standard? In this case, it was pretty simple. Did you do anything that you know black people just don't like? That's where we started. So we started with a long, deep Google search. And you'd be surprised at some of the things that pop up on people if you just take the time to type their name in Google. And so what I tried to do was take some of the work away and give it to you boiled down in a list.
Man, look, I'm glad you're doing a deep Google search because that's exactly what we need. All right, we got some phone calls at 591-1690. Mace Jackson social media question of the week. When we return, this hour of the morning show brought to you by our friends at Decola's, guys. For the best seafood in town, there's only one place to go. Southside, yep, Beverly, in between 107 and 108th. There's the best seafood restaurant in town. I'm talking about Decola's. You're talking about a seafood market you can go in. You can buy seafood, take it home and cook it your way, or you can get it with the Decola's seasoning. Either way, you're getting the freshest seafood in town. Give them a call at 773-238-7071. 773-238-7071. Place your order in advance and the food is ready for you when you get there. I'm talking about Decola's. You will be too. Decola's provides Chicago with the best seafood for over 60 years.
Live from the WVON.
What's up, y'all? Look, now we done did a voters guide. Now the key is, how do we get it to the masses? How do we get people to look at it, to view it? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that's going to say, that ain't no good. I don't like this person. I don't like that person. Name one bad judge. I'll wait. How do you find out where the bad judges are? You can just take a look. Just take a look at the list. I need you to share the list. You need to make our community aware. We cannot just vote yes to retain all judges. Now, they count on being able to hide under that big box, that yes. You got to check no. And then you got to go through and say no. You realize, this is education, they have to get 60% of the people that vote in their race to say yes, to be retained. So, that means, you know what oddly that is, Matt? 3/5. As in 3/5 of a man? Get it? Got it? It's all numbers and math and the correlation. James Big Slim, the list is on my page. It's copied in this post as well. I will also post it again. You can go to www.macejacksonsaid.com as well. Let's see what we got out there. What questions? Who's talking to us?
We got some on the board here. Got 1, 2, at least 3. There's one pending.
Okay.
And then you can read some of those when we come back to and
make it a Bible discussion. All right. So Big James, Big Slim Davis. It's right up there. It's on my page. Hey, Chris Anderson, we got the Cook County Bar Association list, but they missed some people. See, they missed a few people, and I know that there's some politics going on in there. That's why we took their suggestions and we took their recommendations, but then we went down just a little deeper and said, okay, if I Google search you, what would come up that would make black people say yes or no? What's going on, Matt? What you got going? What's happening?
No, I was reading this, Byron Allen got a $10 billion racial discrimination lawsuit.
And he's going to win.
I hope he does.
Bro, Byron Allen is taking, you know that every TV station is mandated to give free airtime, right?
Yeah.
And so what Byron Allen did was aggregately collected that and then built a network on that. So he is filthy, stupid rich, and he about to get filthy, stupid richer because nobody else.
Out there working with him.
You become a sponsor with
just left Chicago.
Find out how at compassion.com/radio.
John. What's his name, man? He used to be on Fox 32 in the morning. That was here with Channel 5 for years.
John Kelly.
John's out there running some of his stuff, man.
Really? All right, straight up. What's up, Wendell Mosby? Not IVI, not IPO. Ooh, Mandine Muhammad. What's up? Why you don't like Judge Hooks, man? What's cracking? All right. KP Anderson. What's up, Big Jim?
This is one of the guys we got to keep on there, man.
Hey, man, Judge Hooks said snapped on the police. He snapped on the police. Look, man, Dean. It can't be personal, man.
Right, man.
We got to participate in this monarchy. Damn it. We want protection.
Oh, he's the real Judge. Judge Hooks is the real deal, man.
Okay, let's see. Who else I got out here? We got Lawrence Jefferson. Lawrence, the list is right on my Facebook page, brother. Gloria Robinson. Gloria, I'm happy to do my due diligence, man. I just want our people to get free, man. We gotta get free. Oh, by the way, today, y'all, at 12 o'clock, I will be doing a Facebook Live broadcast. 12 o'clock noon today. Facebook Live broadcast to discuss the What's in It for the Black People Voters Guide. So if you got questions, comments, concerns, if you're a candidate, you want to drop by and have a little dispute, I'm going to be doing that live broadcast today. Y'all going to tune in? Can y'all plan to tune in at 12 o'clock today? 12 o'clock noon. We'll be going through each candidate one by one. See, we on the radio. We can't really get political. But when you get through, I'm going to tell you the real dirt. You want to know why I'm recommending Leslie Munger for state comptroller? Tune in at 12 o'clock. You want to know about these judges that were working against us with Laquan McDonald? Tune in at 12 o'clock today. What's up? What's up, MG? What up, baby boy? Lawrence, I'm not tripping on you, brother. That could be your option. You don't have to roll with Hillary. I'm suggesting that we should all roll with Hillary, but you make your choice. What I'm really concerned about at this point is, who are you voting for judge? Who are you voting for state comptroller? Who are you voting for? Man, the presidential race is going to take care of itself. Tom Watson, what's up? Tom, what's up? Young Dims. Yeah, I'm trying to get free too, man. I done broke off. What's up, Natalie House? President of the Cook County Bar Association on the live broadcast. Let's see who else we got. Still running. Stovall, Kunta Kinte, Mandine Muhammad, Wendell Mosley, Chris Anderson, Sherry Allen Reeves. Thank you very much. Ogugwa Odume. What's up? I hope I got it right again. Reggie Ford. What's up, Mark? Byron Thornton. What's up? Teresa Alman Smith. Hey, y'all. Can y'all do me a favor? Please take a moment. Share the broadcast. Just hit the button and just share. Not so bad. But I can share the broadcast with your friends. Come on, let me see some love. 12 o'clock today. It's not
all
so
right,
bad.
We are back. Maze Jackson in the house. It's the 8 o'clock hour on Thursday. That means Maze's social media question of the week. Maze has got the election is right around the corner. And so it is important. I'm sure you guys are getting a lot of things in the mail. People telling you who to vote for. Maze has created his own dynamic there.
The What's in It for the Black People Voter Guide. Matt, you know, is it me? Black folks, is it me? Do people, is it all of a sudden you starting to see all these people showing up at your events that you ain't never seen for 4 years or 2 years? Is it all these people that you probably don't even know how they vote, but you wonder, like, where you been?
Yeah.
You know, and you know, sometimes, and let me tell you, Matt, I know people would like to not believe this, but I am a Democrat. I'm a loyal Democrat. But I need that loyalty to be reciprocated. So when you send me something in the mail that tells me to vote for a judge that was John Burge's buddy, or that participated or got promoted, I gotta say...
You can name that judge's name.
Well, it's a few of them, though, Matt.
So they got to get the...
You got to go get the What's in It for the Black People Voters Guide to find out who we need to be talking about, who we need to be voting and supporting. Now, again, I want to be clear. It's not the Bible. It is just a guide. So just when you try, if you anything like me, when you go in that polling place and you go to hit the judges, you know what? You say, that sounds black. That sounds black. But what about the ones that don't sound black? that don't want to be black, don't even care about black folks. You got to know who they are.
What you got on Facebook? I got some calls ready to roll.
Man, we got it cracking on Facebook. So we've got Sherry Allen said, go through the article and see your pros and cons on who to look at this election particularly. Then you've got Michelle Campbell who says this is incredibly poignant and extremely helpful. Let's see who else we've got here. We've got Malcolm Weems who says, Maze, this is awesome. Folks should print this and bring it with them. There might be issues pulling out cell phones in the voting booth. Earl Winfrey says, a valuable tool in making a difference, worth its weight in gold. See, Matt, I think that what people count on is our ignorance, right? And not ignorance in the way like you ignorant fool, but our ignorance in the fact that when you get in that voting booth, and it's an option to just push one button and say yes and do your civic duty, you're happy to do it. And you feel like you voted. But imagine when you wear that I voted sticker out. And you know that, and then you turn on the news and you find out that Jamal Green has got a bail of $500,000 and you voted for him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So all of our young people that are out here fighting and kicking down doors are going to go in the voting booth and push that button and vote for the people that's going to sentence them back to jail.
All right, let's go to Marvin. Marvin, good morning. Welcome to WVON.
Good morning, gentlemen. Got Matt and Maze out there.
There you go.
That's right. Now, you know what? People, when they vote, after they do all that voting, the judge is the last thing they even think about. Because they got them Irish-sounding names. Oh, I like that name. About the names that look like they sound good, I'll vote for that judge. Don't even know anything about what that judge did. What they should be doing is when they get stopped and they got to go to court for the red light cameras, they should remember those judges that put them fines on, make them pay those fines, and remember them. If they run for retention, get them out of there. That's the best way to do it. And then remember, when you vote for Trump or Hillary Clinton, get that Supreme Court. Figure out who the Supreme Court is. Because we don't have anybody on the Supreme Court that represent our needs. Talk about that, because Donald Trump is saying, I'm going to put this in the Supreme Court. I'm going to name that to the Supreme Court. We ought to figure out who these people are. Same with Hillary Clinton. We ought to make her find out who they're going to put on the Supreme Court. Because, see, that Supreme Court will get those laws made and will determine how much we're going to live this throughout the next 4 years, right, and maybe the rest of our lives, like Clarence Thomas is doing.
There you go.
Because that's what it is.
That's what it is, Marvin. No doubt about it. That's what it is, and that's what we're trying to do. Charles, good morning. Welcome to WVON.
Hey, man.
Hey, brother.
How you doing?
Wonderful.
Hey, I must congratulate Maze. Maze, you're doing a tremendous job, man.
Thank you, sir.
What you were just saying, I've been thinking about every election cycle. I think about it. You made two very interesting points here. Number one point is that we've been sold this thing where we vote straight Democrat. For all these years, the last 50 years, this is the kind of situation we got in for voting a straight Democratic ticket. Now, who's responsible for that? You made another point, Maze. You said that who can we depend on to tell us the wise way to vote? That's very insightful into what our thought leaders, people like us, are telling us all these years. They don't want us to pick and choose who to vote for. They want us to vote in their best interest. That is, going in that booth, pulling that lever for all Democrats, and this is what we get. And to look at it, Maze, you made a point about who can we depend on. Now, you have people on here all the time, black people, for the last 50 years. And I have not heard one of them talk like you talking today. And I've listened to all this kind of conversation. The point is that these people who come on and tell us who to vote, look, say like the Black Cook County Bar Association, they are independent organization. But when I listen to them, they don't have no choice. They can't tell us anything. So we can't believe them. Then a lot of the hosts on the show, the leadership just say, go vote. Go vote. Now that's the stupidest thing in the world to tell somebody don't vote. How are we
don't vote, yeah.
Who are we voting to vote for?
Right.
What are we voting for? They never say nothing. But they know that you're going to do what you did every election cycle, you've been doing the same thing over and over again. And I thank you, Mays, for bringing that point up.
Thank you very much.
Call, Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
No doubt about it. We've got Jackie. Jackie, good morning. Welcome to WVON.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Mays, everyone is not on Facebook, so what's another message to get the list?
You know what? So you can go to www.maysjacksonsaid.com, www.maysjacksonsaid.com, and it'll be there. Now, let me just say, I am asking my WVON listeners and friends to get the list, print it out, share it. You take it. If you're not on Facebook, go to go to my website. But also, we're going to print them out. Now, I'm looking for who are our responsible black vendors who's a black printing company that wants to come help us produce them. I got people that are willing to go volunteer to pass them out at the polling places. Let's take this in our hands.
So what's on this list?
Matt, I have gone through and looked at every single election, from president to voter referendums to every single judge in every sub-circuit to comptroller to everything. Matt, we as black folks get on here and complain about red light cameras. You are voting for people that have voted to expand the red light camera. As you vote, when you just push that button, you are voting against your best interest. Go through what is scaring the whole world right now, politically, black folks, is the fact that you might not hit the button and say, yes, retain every judge, and go through and pick. If you do it, right, they know you're paying attention. Everybody's going to vote for president.
Here's something that you do need to look out for on the ballot is this issue of whether or not to combine the offices, right, in county. Did you cover that on your?
That is every single issue that is on the ballot is covered. Look, I can't get on here and tell you who.
Recorder of deeds, combining recorder of deeds.
There's a referendum to combine recorder of deeds with the clerk. So we don't want to do that. Look, there's Dorothy Brown's not on the piece of mail that I got, and I'm supporting Dorothy Brown just because. Look, y'all, you can keep being a fool and keep on voting straight down the line, and these guys laugh at you. It's like I told Judge Evans. These folks, he saw that they didn't love him. And if they had the opportunity to take out a black judge, and I'm telling y'all, you might not agree with something or some reason, but know that I do a little bit of political. And so part of this is really about specifically black interest. I'm not trying to be fair to nobody else. We cannot give up our power, but I will distribute it through everybody. And I'm looking for anybody that has an outlet, that's got an email blast, that's got anything. Hit me up, inbox me, and I'll send you a copy of the list and we can get it out.
Jackie, are you cool with that?
Cool with that, Mays. Amazing that you said it's
www.maysjackson.said, www.maysjackson.said.com. MaysJacksonSaid.com. Thank you.
Good call, Jackie. All right, more phone calls when we return. It's 8:47 on WVON. Doma T. Pongo coming your way with traffic and weather next.
Can y'all tell my coffee done kicked in? I'm going to church. Matt.
Perry had Sampson on yesterday, man. People need to know because I don't know all the judges, man.
Matt, you realize they sent us.
Patty House kind of, does a good job of spreading some information, but they need something. People need something they can
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling out there? Y'all good? Can I get y'all to do me a favor? Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Just push the button and share. 12 o'clock today, I need y'all to tune in. 12 o'clock, I need y'all to tune in right here on Facebook Live, where we will be discussing the Voters Guide, what's in it for the Black People Voters Guide. I'm going to go through every election that you got a question, you got a comment, you got a concern. You want to know why I said no? You want to know why I said yes? Do you want some insight as to why I put a star by his name and a star by that name? Because I'll give you all that and much, much more. Tune in today at 12 o'clock. Hey!
I figured out what the inspiration for the Louis Vuitton logo is. Harriet Tubman's bandana.
All the way to the
Look at Perry.
Oh, shit.
They stole something else from us.
Now in 5 minutes to get from 355 to Lakeshore Drive.
Do we get royalties?
I know, right?
The inspiration for Louis Vuitton's logo was stolen. Let me show you.
Indiana.
Dorndale in the old post office. You need extra travel time on the Kennedy as well.
Oh, damn.
He said, "Oh damn!" Does that look like it?
You make the call.
Isn't that the inspiration for Harriet Tubman's? For Louis Vuitton's logo?
It does.
That's Harriet Tubman's bandana.
Indiana. Yo, y'all.
What's wrong with you?
Dang. I ain't heard this in so long. Oh, my mama. My mama. Oh, my mama. What you know about that? Oh, my mama.
All right, the Bulls kick off their season tonight, NBA season tonight at the United Center against the Boston Celtics, a team that made the playoffs last year, making some moves. The Bulls debut.
You know, I start quoting in Chicago went up when Dwayne Wade came to the Bulls. Regardless of what you say about his skills or diminishing or not, you know, we got Dwayne Wade and we got Gabrielle Union in one swipe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know they're going to show. You know, that's going to be pretty slick to have them in town.
I've been seeing them around town, too. I've seen them come down. I mean, they're here. That's the reality of it. There are a lot of stars in Chicago now. Obviously, Gabrielle works out in L.A., I'm sure, still doing Mary Jane, the show, Being Mary Jane. But she's here with her husband. They bought a house up in the Gold Coast, a spot up in the Gold Coast. So you'll see them. And you know who you see? And people I don't think recognize the stars of Chicago PD and Chicago Fire.
Yeah, it's everybody walking around this joint every once in a while.
I don't see Taraji that much or Terrence Howard at all.
That's because, you know, if they came outside, it's going to be like, Cookie!
Right.
Cookie! Cookie!
Right.
See, it's for cookies and it's good enough for me.
You know what, Matt? I found a new song that you might like.
No, I hate that. Get this off.
I have a better one. Okay?
Yeah, we need something else. We need Jump.
Baseball season is on the way, and you better get ready for a brand new day.
To the sister.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today, and we're singing Go Cubs Go.
So the sister.
No, Cubs, no. Go White Sox. White Sox.
So the sister sang this song. She was singing in her bathroom. Sang this song. It's going to be it's been a hit on social media. People have been hitting her up. So we're
shout out to Julian Green.
We're going to get her on the show next week. Tomorrow, guys, on tomorrow's show, we're going to have the Honorable Minister Ishmael Muhammad coming in the studio with me tomorrow morning, promoting Minister Farrakhan's speech on elections, something you're talking about right now, Sunday afternoon. The minister is giving a speech, and so Minister Ishmael Muhammad is going to come in tomorrow to talk about that. Also, from The Voice, I don't know if you guys have seen this young lady from Chicago, Soraya, who's on The Voice. She has been doing she is an incredible contestant. She's going to be coming in. She picked Miley Cyrus as her mentor on The Voice. I'm going to ask her about that tomorrow when she comes in. Also co-hosting with me, Dominique Jordan Turner. She is a member of the Chicago School Board, so she's going to be hanging out with us in the studio. Also Tyra Martin as well.
Did she get married yet?
Who, Tyra? Yeah, right now.
I love Tyra.
No, she has not. You got any more? We got some phone calls out here at 591-637-3776. 1690. See what you guys are thinking. Taylor, good morning. Welcome to WVON.
Good morning. Haven't called in a long time.
Well, welcome back.
Look, the judges that I go to see when I pay those parking tickets at 95th Street, are those judges? Are they judges at 95th Street?
Some of the judges on the list. So the way it works is there's a rotating number of judges, so you'd have to look, right? So if those are probably sub-circuit, so those people at 95th are probably sub-circuit judges, but their names are on the list. So if they're there, you can see them.
Their names are on the list?
Everybody's name is on the list.
Okay,
If they run and they there.
I just wanted to make sure, because I was going to go up there and write everybody's name down so I can know who they are, because I did have some really bad experiences that they weren't really listening to you. And one in particular, that one guy.
They got judges up there on 95th?
I think they might have hearing officers. That's probably the hearing
Yes, I was
officers.
asking, are those hearing officers or judges?
You're talking about on 95th and Jeffrey?
Correct.
Those are hearing officers, I believe. I believe those are hearing officers.
Yeah.
But you know what I also want to do while speaking of that, though, is, social media also gives us the opportunity to share our experiences.
Sure.
So I want to take this, and I also want to encourage people that if you see the list, let's start the debate. Maybe there's somebody I missed. Maybe there was a judge that treated you bad. See, here's the thing. They have this... because they don't really have to answer to people, then they don't necessarily feel like they always have to treat us with courtesy and respect. And so, if nothing else, if we download this and we just start not checking and we start not just voting for all retention, they're going to think about that when they have to look you in the face and bang the gavel.
You're right.
Right? They're going to be like, hey, they not just going to let me hide under the yes box. I now have to be courteous, because they might write my name down and submit it to next year to be included on the What's in it for the Black People Do Not Vote list.
Let's go to Jay on the south side. Jay, good morning. Welcome to WVON.
Hey, sorry, man.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, I was going to tell Mays that's a good idea, man. I've been thinking about that for a while. I'm even guilty of going in the voting booth and not knowing names, and sometimes
We all.
names.
We all do, bro. We all do. We all do. I'm politically astute, and I still be guessing on the judges.
Right. Same thing. I talk about politics every day.
And really, you know what they rely on? That piece of mail and the last person that hits your hand.
Yeah.
But if we go, so what they wait for is to put that last person right there to give you the information to take it in. But if you come with your own information, then you're not a victim to the game.
Hey, well, Mays, how can I help you out with this, man?
Man, you can help me out. You know what? If you are on Facebook, let me give you my email address. I'm going to put my email address out here to anybody that wants to help distribute the What's in it for the Black People Voters Guide. Take my email address and email me today, and we'll get it to you, and we can figure out a plan. maze@mazjac.com. That's maze@mazjac.com. All you gotta do is send me an email. Let me know about that you want the Black Voters Guide and the What's in it for the Black People Voters Guide, and we'll get it out to you. But Black people, who can we trust to give us the right information if they're telling us to vote for a John Burge juror?
All right. Good call, Jay, and thanks for offering the help. That's what we need, more people out there that do want to help. Thurgood, good morning. Welcome to WVON.
Good morning. I'm enjoying the program as usual. In regard to the list, I want to applaud your scholarship, your effort. It's great. I do respectfully disagree with the notion of the Senate pit. You say we pick, but unfortunately, I agree. Tammy Duckworth has ignored the Black community in the run up to the election. However, recent history says whether we have a Republican-controlled Senate or House, even if we have Hillary Clinton in the presidency, it doesn't work well. Okay, so I think we need, sometimes we have family we're estranged from, but I'm not going to vote for my sworn and outspoken and active enemy. And so that's the season we find ourselves in. I cannot vote for Mr. Kirk, who is the representative of the Republican Party, who attempts to actively suppress the vote, nationwide, who has actively sought to turn back the clock on our rights, access to contracts, access to jobs. So I understand your point, if you will, but respectfully suggest that despite her shortcomings, that the more intelligent pick at this juncture is to vote for the Democrat.
Hey, Thurgood. First of all, I am honored that if out of all of that, that's all you came up with. So I'm honored, first of all, with that. The second part is, I'm not suggesting that you don't vote for Tammy Duckworth. But you know what Tammy Duckworth needs to hear? That it ain't automatic. So the fact that you are calling in and that there is some conflict and there is the concern that maybe she don't got the black vote and maybe it means she doubles down, I'm a black political consultant. I would like to ask Mark Allen and all the other black political consultants how many are eating and working right now.
Give out your info if people want to follow you and all of that.
If you want to follow me, www.mazejacksonsaid.com. You can get me on Facebook, www.facebook.com/MazeJack, MazeJac. And if you want to get a copy emailed maze@mazjac.com.
All right, guys, don't forget open house city colleges of Chicago from 1 to 7. Get out to any of the city colleges of Chicago. Find out how your student can go to college for free. Out of here, Maze back next Thursday. Perry on deck. Have a good one, guys. Back at it tomorrow morning.
The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation. 1690 WVON.
POTUS and candidates polling numbers on John Trout of CNN ORC poll shows most Americans think President Obama is doing a good job.
The president's approval rating 55%. Yes, a high.
Their pitching staff, man, the Cubs were looking like they were taking some swings last night. I was like, dude, these pitchers are scared to pitch.
Hey, man, the Cubs got a whip, bro. They got a whip. They got a whip. I ain't gonna lie. I still don't want them to win. I know, right? But they got a whip.
They got a whip, dog. That lineup, I was like, damn.
Hey, man, it's like when you watching the Cubs, I know you and I won't tell nobody that I said this, but when you watching the Cubs and you rooting against them, it's like it's a certain point, dog, where you just be like, I don't want these motherfuckers to come up to bat.
Man.
Right? It's like, you'll be like, every single one of these mugs has the potential of hurting you very badly. And it's like, I don't like Cleveland, but I really don't want the Cubs to win.
You look at now with Schwarber too. It's like, what?
Man, dog, this mug just came back from being hurt. And he just can't. It's like,
you know what stands out to me though? I'm trying to figure out.
Iraqi commanders say they sent ISIS out of attendance at the Mosul.
I'm trying to figure out how did the rest of the general managers around the league
State Department, John Kirby,
fall asleep on all of these cats, man.
Hey, man, but I think he did a lot of not just sleeping on guys. I think that they did the whole, like, finding good young players, right? They got them off the rip.
This happened yesterday.
And it's like, when the thing is, they came in and said, we willing to spend the money. Yeah, man, I know I'm on camera. I still want them mugs to lose.
Lit them up.
All right, peace out, y'all.